Appreciate you guys joining me on the podcast. We have 2,700 people in the venue tonight, man. That is music to my ears, man. Thank you for being here. If you missed the podcast last night, Jesse and I were live until about 2:30, 2:45 in the morning on your Monday mornings talking AEW Revolution, which will probably go down as one of the best shows of the entire year. It may go down as the best show of the entire year. Absolutely banger show by Tony Khan and AEW. Highlighted by one of the best main events that I've ever seen. MJF and Bryan Danielson in the greatest Iron Man match of all time. Yes, it was better than Bret Shawn. Yes, it was better than Brock Lesnar and Kurt Angle. Yes, it was better than John Cena and Shawn Michaels. It was tremendous fucking television. Unbelievable. If you missed that review, go and check that out. It's on the homepage. What do I got coming up this week, man? I'm a man that doesn't stop. We were live on Saturday for episode 467. Go check that shit out. Talking about Bray Wyatt and Brock Lesnar. Bray Wyatt turned down by Brock Lesnar. Brock said, fuck off with your puppets. The real reason why Omos and Brock Lesnar was made. I rant on Bill Goldberg. WWE might have literally nobody to sell the company to after Endeavor seemingly has now dropped out of the race to buy WWE. All that's on the Saturday show. Go check that out. We were live for Revolution. I'm live tonight with Raw. I'll be live tomorrow night with NXT Roadblock. Yeah, I'm covering NXT tomorrow night. Why? Because I expect Dragon Lee to show up on NXT tomorrow night. Come on. And I'm curious to see what they do with Shawn Michaels and Grayson Waller. Plus, Mego and Roxanne are wrestling, and I'd like to see those two ladies go at it as well. So I'll be covering Roadblock tomorrow night, so please make sure you guys join me tomorrow night. Wednesday, Jesse and I will be live for AEW Dynamite and the Fallout from Revolution. Thursday, I'll be live with your midweek news and rumors on Off the Scripts. Got a busy week coming up, guys. Busy week. Friday, I will not be live. Friday for SmackDown, I will not be live. Saturday, we'll be doing SmackDown, because Friday, I will be doing House of Glory from the NYC Arena. Is it going to be on Fight TV? I'm not really sure. I'm not sure that you guys really care anyway. But I'll be in the NYC Arena doing House of Glory with the Salamonster. So that is the week coming up. Make sure you guys follow me on social media at JD from NY206, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and Cameo. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button down below. Turn on the bell for all notifications. Super chats are open. Get them on in. We'll hang out with our cold beverages at the end of the show. Hit that join button if you want to become a VIP channel member right here on Off the Script. My Mother's Basement's coming soon. And we are going VIP only for the debut night of My Mother's Basement. Also, you guys get emotes and badges, bunch of cool shit. You guys actually get an inside look of My Mother's Basement already when you become a channel member. So sign up. Some great little perks there. And tonight's show is sponsored by my great friends over at Manscaped. Manscaped.com. You guys are going to use code SCRIPT20 at checkout. Save 20% off and get free shipping. They got the new Beard Edger Pro Kit, man. Love it. Manscaped.com, code SCRIPT20 at checkout to save 20% off and free shipping on Manscaped.
Who are these people?
I'm not interested
Vince
in your
McMahon!
excuses.
What about Vince McMahon, bro?
JB.
It is regrettable.
Not
Bro.
regrettable. Your poor judgment could have cost us everything. 400 years of searching. Finally. Drake's secret?
I'm sorry, I had to get out of myself. Every time I do the voice, man, I cringe. Vince McMahon.
What is this?
He was backstage during Monday Night Raw tonight. What was he doing there? I don't know.
It's a forgery.
What was Vince McMahon doing backstage, man? I don't know. What is he doing backstage, man? What is he doing backstage?
This isn't the ring.
WWE talent
Really?
apparently reached out to Fightful that they had eyes on Vince McMahon backstage during Monday Night Raw.
We've been
Several indicated to Fightful that Vince looked different backstage.
Uh-huh.
Did he come dressed in a fucking Halloween costume? Did he come dressed in disguise so nobody would see him backstage? Really? He looked different.
Come with us.
How did he look different? Did he get more plastic surgery? Does he look more like the Walking Dead than ever before? How did he look different? Of course he looks different. He's got a pen and a fucking paper underneath him writing the show. Of course he looks different.
There's no I in team, but there is one in Indeed, and that's the hiring platform that you need to build yours. When you're hiring, you need Indeed. Instead of spending hours on multiple job sites searching for candidates with the right skills, Indeed's a powerful hiring platform that can help you do it all. One of the things I love about Indeed is that it makes hiring all in one place so easy because Indeed does the hard work for you. They show you the candidates whose resumes on Indeed fit your description immediately after you post so you can hire faster. Join more than 3 million businesses worldwide that use Indeed to hire great talent fast. Start hiring now with a $75 sponsored job credit to upgrade your job post at Indeed.com/BlueWireSports. Offer good for a limited time. Claim your $75 credit now at Indeed.com/BlueWireSports. That's Indeed.com/BlueWireSports. And support the show by saying that you heard it on this podcast. Indeed.com/BlueWireSports. Terms and conditions apply. Need to hire? You need Indeed.
It was later then told to Fightful that Vince had dyed his hair and was sporting a little mustache. Maybe Vince is getting into the porn business. Maybe the Banger Bros. Talent do not know why he was there, and we're not brief about it. It's worth noting that since Vince retired, Vince has visited John Cena multiple times outside of WWE. PW Insider reported tonight that the reason why Vince McMahon was there was because he was meeting with John Cena tonight. Cena is appearing, obviously, on Monday Night Raw tonight with Austin Theory, which happened, and one talent said that's why Vince could be there. Sure thing, man. Yeah, Vince is there to meet with John Cena, man. It was confirmed to Fightful that McMahon was there spending time with John Cena, and they were seen together by several talent. Fightful then said they reached out to WWE in an official capacity, and WWE has not reached back out. So, before everybody gets riled up about Vince McMahon being back, I don't know if he remained there at the show. I don't know if he left the arena before Raw started. I don't know. Maybe really Vince McMahon wanted to catch up with John Cena. That's the legitimate reason why he was there. Maybe. I don't want to make a big deal about it, but, John Cena and Vince McMahon, they're very good friends. Maybe he just wanted to catch up with his old buddy, man. I don't know. Don't we have this thing called a mobile device? Cell phone, iPhone, Android, Google Pixel, something along those lines. We don't have the current technology where we can just pick up a device and say, hey, bro, how you doing, man? Would you like to go out and have a salad and a couple of drinks?
Stuff.
We don't have the technology to do something along those lines, or pick up the phone and fucking type in a couple of words and send a text message with a nice little fucking emoji. We don't have that type of technology where John Cena and Vince McMahon can communicate. John Cena and Vince McMahon, got to be backstage in the WWE on Monday Night Raw.
What are you...
Seen some people on my Twitter wall blaming, oh, well, it's his company, man. It's
You
his
know what this
company.
is? It's a book, mate. There's a lot of them in here. It's a
I don't
library.
give a fuck
It's
whose
not just
company
any
it is.
book, wise ass.
Yes, it's Vince
Belonged to
McMahon's
T.E.
company.
Lawrence.
No shit,
Lawrence of
dipshit.
Arabia.
Yes, I know, yes.
As dumb as Ryan Satin is most of the people defending Vince
It was mailed
McMahon.
from Dorset on the day of
No
his
shit,
motorcycle
it's his
accident.
company. Wow, man.
May 13th,
Listen,
1935.
it's not going to be his company for long if he sells it to the
They must
Saudis.
have killed him once they got their hands on it.
No shit,
They-
it's his company.
Yeah.
The thing that bothers
They,
me is
them, whoever
this
these
man
people
has
are.
zero lack for moral.
Of rubbish. It
There's
was
no morals coming out of Vince McMahon or coming off of Vince
Witnesses saw
McMahon.
a
It's
black
sad
car
that
run him off the road. Guys,
the thing
So it
is,
was like a big cover.
you let
Maybe.
this man
Maybe.
creep back in
That
in
thing you've
situations
been
like
waiting 20
this.
years for.
He's gonna take the fucking little piece of pie and expect the whole fucking thing eventually when it's all said and done. You give him a bite, he wants the whole slice. You give him a slice, he wants the whole fucking pie. I don't trust Vince McMahon. I don't know why you would either, and I don't know why there are people vehemently defending this guy to the death as if they own
There you go.
WWE stock and they're looking to make millions off of a WWE sale. You don't own stock. Vince doesn't give a shit about you, and you're a fucking idiot. There should be nobody defending this man in any aspect at all. What don't you understand? We were told as a general consensus that this man is back simply and only
long hidden.
to sell the company. That means he should not be backstage. That means he should not be mingling with the talent. That means he has no say over creative. That means nothing. Well, you want me to sit here and read this fucking report, and that you want me to sit here and think that this is not yet another step in the long fucking process of Vince McMahon being back in charge and taking over completely and fully once again.
All right, spread out.
Nobody's talking about how this is a bad look. I don't give a fuck who the fuck is backstage. John Cena, Steve Austin, The Rock. I don't care.
Could it be a model?
Stanford, Connecticut is what? How many hours from Boston? You're on your way to Boston, you're passing fucking Stanford on I-95. Go visit him at Titan Tower. He doesn't need to be
Buckland Abbey, it's a place
backstage at Monday Night Raw.
Well, there's a
So
chair.
you want me to sit here and believe that this isn't just a long string of incidences that will eventually lead Vince McMahon to being back in
No, it's
power?
gotta be here.
First, he was never going to be allowed to have any fucking control over anything. Then we see the board of directors completely demolished. He's now the head of the board of directors. He fired 3 of them. 2 of them quit. He hired Michelle Wilson and George Barrios to be fucking yes men and yes women on his side. They voted him unanimously to be away. And then all of a sudden, all those people that voted unanimously no, now all of a sudden you voted unanimously yes for him to be back. He swung the power of the board of directors in his favor. He's back on the board. Then we say, oh yeah, that's fine. The community's, they're not looking at it in any negative way at all. Then we hear he's not going to be involved in day-to-day. He's not going to be involved in creative. Then we find out that he's booking Omos and Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania. And I would bet my fucking bank account that he's booking Bobby Lashley and Bray Wyatt. I'd also suspect he has something to do with Lita and Trish Stratus being back on the show. I would also suspect he's helping Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns. We were told all these things. And now you want me to believe, yeah, he's just there to visit John Cena. Give me a fucking break. Absolutely not. Oh, but JD's only there to visit John Cena. Yes, he was only there to sell the company as well, and the only reason why he's back is to sell the company. Meanwhile, he's booking matches at WrestleMania. Triple H admitted that he talked to Vince every day about creative. He's back ahead of the board of directors and swung the board of directors completely in his power. Now he's just there to visit John Cena. Bullshit. Bullshit. Him being back is just one of those things that is going to be looked back on, and he will be back in power. And when it happens, I want to see how many fucking people continue to tell me that Vince McMahon is living rent-free in my head. When it happens, just like everything else that I fucking called, I'll be sitting here telling you, I told you so.
Where?
Vince
Up there.
McMahon has no
The figurehead
fucking
from Drake's
business
ship.
being backstage in WWE in any capacity. There's nothing to do with the show. There's nothing to do with the roster. And Nick Khan went on multiple fucking podcasts and interviews claiming that the only reason why Vince is back is to facilitate a sale of the company. So why doesn't he just stick to that? I don't give a shit if he owns the company. He's got one thing to do, and it's not be backstage in WWE. Monday Night Raw. Every time you get me started on Vince McMahon, my blood pressure just goes through the roof. It's ridiculous. It's not right. It's not right. Nobody's looking at it the way I'm looking at it, and I hate
It's a
that.
trap. They're here.
You
Take
have
cover.
Just look at his track record from December to now. For all we know, he's already made a sale of himself, and he's brought on investors and J.P. Morgan Chase to fucking gauge interest of other people to see if they could make a better offer. For all we know, the deal with the Saudis is already. That's the next thing I'm waiting for. They just announced King and cleared the ring in Saudi Arabia. Boy, would that be a great fucking time to announce. The sale of the company is now. Going to the Saudis. Monday Night Raw. We start off with Kevin Owens and Solo Sikoa. This was a match that was made coming out of Friday Night SmackDown. No reason why Solo Sikoa was going to lose any matches. Kevin Owens was not going to pin Solo Sikoa here. There was a report going around today that WWE has major plans for Solo Sikoa, and that Triple H is going to continue to book him strong. And the theory behind booking Solo Sikoa is for an eventual match with Roman Reigns. Now, I don't know what that means, but that's what the internal report said. I don't know how likely that is. That's going to be very interesting when that time comes. Is there going to be a bloodline after WrestleMania? Is Roman Reigns still going to be around at that time? We don't know. We don't know. So Solo Sikoa right now, big plans in place for Solo by Triple H. And it's going to be one of those things where, the bloodline, I said, man, the bloodline after Roman is gone, one of those guys is going to take the reins legitimately and take the spot that Roman right now is currently occupying.
Oh, shit. Oh, fucking...
This is a very good match. Kevin Owens can do no wrong, honestly. With me, anyway. I'm sure the same thing with you guys. Kevin Owens can do no wrong. Owens attacked Sikoa before the match, but Sikoa was beating him down, threw him into the ring post. Referee started the match once they hit the ring. Sikoa cut him off, took control again after Owens tried to make a little bit of a comeback. Owens came back with a clothesline, sent on clothesline to the outside, knocking Solo to the outside. Jimmy Uso ran out to distract Kevin Owens, so Solo brought him down from the top rope with a slam and followed with a running hip attack. Sikoa hit another running hip attack, this time against the barricade on the outside. Sikoa is in control. Finish some Owens drop, but Owens dodged the big Uso splash in the corner, hit a big DDT. Sikoa blocked Kevin Owens' stunner before Owens knocked Jimmy off the apron. This did not bode well for Kevin Owens because Jimmy, after a super kick, cannonball, and a senton by KO on Solo, Jimmy got in the ring and attacked Kevin Owens for the disqualification. So Kevin Owens beats Solo Sikoa via DQ. Solo was not in this match. Protecting Solo once again is Triple H doing here with Solo. So after this, Owens was beat up. Bloodline attacked Owens after the match. Crowd chanted to Sami Zayn. They were about to put Kevin Owens through a table, but Sami Zayn sprinted out of the crowd, jumped the barricade, and attacked both Solo and Jimmy Uso. Crowd was insane for Sami Zayn. Big, big, big Sami chance. Sami grabbed the chair, but Bloodline fell through the crowd, and Sami kind of warded off the Bloodline here, minus Jay and Roman.
Finish! What the fuck you doing from?
Looking at this shit. Sami gets in the ring.
What you
He's
doing
looking over
from?
Kevin Owens sitting in the corner. And he extends his hand to help Kevin Owens up. And Kevin Owens rolls out of the ring, once again denying Sami Zayn's help against the Bloodline. Crowd in Boston once again booing Kevin. They're really, really laying it on thick. They're really laying it on. And they want to drag this out. They want that handshake to really come at the last possible second when it's absolutely dire time. And maybe that link is Cody. Maybe. You know? We're going to get Jey Uso and Jimmy Uso back together. Solo is a fucking monster. Cody's now backing Sami. Maybe all Kevin Owens needed to see was that, you know, Sami is not alone in this fight. Cody Rhodes now backing Sami Zayn. Maybe Cody coming out there, it is the catalyst to give Kevin Owens that thought. Hey, if Cody believes in Sami, then I could be just that same way as well. And I guarantee you we're getting that six-man tag at some point, whether it's happening on the Friday coming up, or we're going to get that on the next week's shows or the go-home show. It's coming. That's going to be tremendous in itself. It's going to be a great final sell, great final push for WrestleMania. But they're really milking this Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn reunion on WWE television. It's going to be great when it happens. It's going to be great when it happens. I'm very much looking forward to it. But maybe Cody is that catalyst. They got all that, you know, mulling around in Kevin Owens' head. Maybe he's the one that says, hey, Cody could do it. I could be there as well to help my best friend. Bobby Lashley. I don't really care to see Bobby Lashley. Every time we see Bobby Lashley, I'm just reminded of how awful Bray Wyatt and this story is. We saw clips of last week's Muscle Man dance by Bray Wyatt. And then Uncle Howdy attacking Bobby Lashley on Friday Night SmackDown, disappearing into the darkness with, once again, another wasted week of no progression of storyline. Lashley spoke backstage, and he addressed Bray Wyatt. He says he's tired of the little kid games. Really now? You and me both, Bob. He's tired of the little kid games and asked what it would take for Wyatt to face him like a man. The creative for this shit sucks. I'm over it. This is all they got to do. This entire segment, Lashley said, I'm tired of little kid games, face me like a man. That was legitimately all the TV time they dedicated to Bobby Lashley and Bray Wyatt. Bray Wyatt could not even be bothered to show up on time. I don't know who's interested in this match. This match is turning more people off by the week in Brooks. How many people here agree, and how many people feel the same way that I do about Bray Wyatt? I don't know how you go from the hottest act in the company with one of the most tremendous returns ever. The reaction that he got, absolutely fucking crazy. The viral campaigns, the White Rabbit, the QR codes, the fucking text messages and the voice messages that we had to uncover, and all the little details and the little clues that he left us. And now we're looking at this. And now we're looking at Bobby Lashley and Bray Wyatt. Bray Wyatt has got the easiest fucking schedule I've ever seen. You know, people talk about MJF wrestling 8 times a year, Brock Lesnar, Roman Reigns being part-time. I mean, who's got it better than Bray Wyatt? Who? The man's wrestled 1 match in 5 months!
Oh, shit.
I get that Bray Wyatt's creative. I get that he's got a lot of creative juices flowing up his head. But 1 match in 5 months, 6 months, that is unacceptable. Absolutely unacceptable. fuck out. Do you want to be a pro wrestler? Or do you want to be a fucking movie star? Do you want to be a pro wrestler? Or do you want to be somebody that does hocus pocus fucking horror movie shit? Go and do that somewhere else. And leave the pro wrestling to the fucking people that want to be on the TV show. And give me episodic television that is going to be consistent with fucking pro wrestling mixing. So I'm not getting it from Bray Wyatt. I don't know why I need to invest in Bray Wyatt. Or Bray Wyatt doesn't invest in us. He gives us nothing. Yet you want me to be excited about Bobby Lashley and Bray Wyatt, knowing that Bobby Lashley was never meant to be the plan for Bray Wyatt going into WrestleMania. This match was made 3 weeks ago by the hands of Vince McMahon. Nobody will be able to convince me of that otherwise. We go from all these months, long-term planning, we were told about Bray Wyatt, to fucking Bobby Lashley. All they got was 60 seconds for Bobby Lashley on Monday night. Are we going to get Bray on Friday? Are we going to get Bray actually speaking like a human being on Friday? Or are we going to have another wasted week where nothing is supposed to be invested in a match that the muscle man dance? If that's what you want me to be invested in, tell me why Bray Wyatt is calling Bobby Lashley out to be muscle man. I don't need to hear. I said this on Saturday on OTS 467. I don't need to hear from some pimply-faced fucking teen geek in his bedroom while his mother tells him to go to sleep early because he's got school tomorrow, coming up with ideas about why Bray Wyatt could potentially be feuding with Bobby Lashley. I want to hear it from Bray, not some fucking geek who's a super fan of Bray Wyatt. Shit sucks. Byron Saxton. He interviewed Carmella backstage about facing Bianca Belair this evening. Carmella said Adam Pearce gave her this match to get her out of his non-existent hair. She said if Pearce was any good at his job, this would be a number one contenders match so she could win and be added to WrestleMania. Chelsea Green then walked up to Carmella. She was in the right city this week. Chelsea Green walked up to Carmella and they are quickly becoming very good friends and found some common ground over their feelings for Adam Pearce. They don't like Adam Pearce. Pearce was shown looking at his phone as he approached both ladies. But when he saw them, he turned and left and wanted nothing to do with it. Green then told Carmella that maybe they should go above Adam Pearce's head and speak to his superior to get the WrestleMania title match changed. Carmella said she liked that, and then invited Chelsea Green to be in her corner tonight against Bianca Belair. Green accepted and was excited. So, I like the dynamic here between Chelsea Green and Carmella. This could be a very good pairing for the two. But outside that, I mean, I don't really care otherwise. This is another thing that I'm genuinely concerned about. They've been going on and on and on about Chelsea Green and how she's acting. She's going to go above Adam Pearce and go to his manager. Yet we've seen nothing of Chelsea Green outside of the same shit for weeks now since the Royal Rumble. It's either shit or get off the pot with these acts. Same thing with Bray Wyatt. Get him in the ring. He needs to wrestle. Same thing with Chelsea Green. I want to see more of her instead of just all character. Because I know she can go. Maybe WWE's setting them up for a tag team. They have no tag teams in that women's division. Maybe we're looking at the next tag team in the women's division randomly paired together. I don't know. Very difficult for me to care. Bianca Belair versus Carmella is going about 9 minutes. Not bad. I just can't find myself to care about anything with Bianca Belair right now. And I don't mean that in a disrespectful way. I just find her to be boring. There's nothing. Bianca Belair as Raw Women's Champion. You can dislike my opinion on this. You can think however you want. She's done absolutely nothing since her feud with Alexa. And even that was a waste of my time. Bianca Belair's run as Raw Women's Champion has become so stagnant and stale that I'm looking at this match with Asuka and I'm struggling to find any story at all. And I'll touch on that in a second. She went one-on-one with Carmella in about 9 minutes. Green was out there with Carmella. Looked like she wanted to intervene and attack Belair. So Belair invited her into the ring and immediately tossed her out of it. Belair threw Chelsea Green into the timekeeper's area. Carmella tried to catch her off guard by using a cradle and used a leverage pin. But Belair kicked out, went right to the KOD, and that was enough for the win. 1, 2, 3. Bianca Belair wins with the KOD on Carmella. After the match was over, the heels attacked Belair post-match. But stopped because Asuka's theme music played and she ran out. Asuka went to go blow mist on Carmella's face, but she ducked and Chelsea Green got hit with the mist instead. And both of those ladies failed as Bianca and Asuka looked at each other. Asuka got this blue fucking shit all over her teeth, dripping down her chin. Bianca is looking at Asuka. Asuka's looking at Bianca, smiling. They both look up at the WrestleMania logo. Bianca, like a dumbass, points up at the WrestleMania logo again. And that's the way this happened comes through. So, here's the story. Asuka won the Elimination Chamber. She's the number one contender for the Raw Women's Championship at WrestleMania, the biggest show of the year. Where is the actual story for the Raw Women's Championship? Is the story that Asuka and Bianca Belair point at the sign, and whoever points at the sign best is the favorite to win this match? Is that the story who points at the WrestleMania logo best on a weekly basis? How much of that blue shit can dribble down Asuka's chin on a weekly basis? Maybe that's the story. Or better yet, maybe we get Asuka and Bianca Belair teaming up, going into a match with Chelsea Green and Carmella on the road to WrestleMania, and the story is, can they coexist? You mean to tell me Vince McMahon isn't booking Monday Night Raw? I swear on my fucking grandfather's grave. If this shit leads to Bianca Belair and Asuka teaming up in a can they coexist story, that would also imply Vince McMahon is running this feud and booking this feud going into WrestleMania. I find it very difficult to believe that Triple H has zero story for Asuka going into WrestleMania. Well, Triple H put a lot of effort giving Asuka a brand new look, brand new theme, brand new attitude, changing Asuka completely from what Asuka was under Vince McMahon, only for Asuka to stand there like a fucking dumbass. You got blue shit dribbling down her fucking chin.
Up here, hurry!
Where's the story? Seems like Asuka is reverting back into what she was under Vince McMahon. I don't believe it. I don't believe that this is the best that Triple H has lost. I don't. If this is the best that Triple H has, then I am a fucking fool. This shit sucks. I hyped up this WrestleMania card with these matches. I predicted half this fucking card 2 months ago. Get everybody excited. The more and more I watch this show, the less I'm excited things actually happen.
Back up!
Where's the story? Where's the story between Rhea Ripley and Charlotte? There isn't.
Go!
You gotta go back 3 fucking years to go fucking about me. Well, they've done nothing to enhance what happened 4 years ago. Don't answer. With all these words back and forth, be it promos and vignettes and fucking all this other shit. Meanwhile, there's nothing physically happening between any of this appearance on TV. And this is the biggest show of the year. I'm sorry. If you enjoy Bianca's work, God bless you. I think she's fucking
You better tickle mine too, because now I gotta catch
but she is boring, she is stagnant, she is stale, there's no story here, and Asuka, I mean, if Asuka and Bianca is going to be a match at WrestleMania, I said this about the Bucks and the House of Black on the stream with Jesse last night. There needs to be a story. You can't count on the match being great and then wash your hands of it and be done with it.
Right.
There's got to be a reason.
See this mark?
Oh, but she won the chamber.
John D's signature.
Who the hell's John D?
John Dee, one of Queen Elizabeth's closest advisors. Everybody knows that.
Yeah, he was a great mathematician and navigator. Okay, way ahead of his time. He's probably the one who invented that.
Seriously into the occult. I mean, like a really creepy dark
See,
way.
he signed all his letters to the Queen with this symbol, meaning he was her eyes.
The original 007, you see, look, 007.
Not really that relevant.
So it was John Dee who sent Drake to Arabia.
Yeah, it looks that way. Dee and Elizabeth.
And Walsingham.
Great, but what for?
Well, that's the million-dollar question, isn't it? And this is where T.E. Lawrence comes in. See, before Lawrence became Lawrence of Arabia,
Great film.
he was an archaeologist. And even when he was just a kid, he was obsessed with history, everything to do with knights and the Crusades. And he traveled all over, documenting every Crusader site he could find. It's all in here.
All right, you've lost me completely, kid. What the hell has this got to do with Drake?
I'm getting to that. See, after the war, Lawrence said that if he were ever to go back to Arabia, it would be to search for this place he called the Atlantis of the Sands. Now, the legend crops up over and over again under different names. Ubar, Aram of the Pillars, the City of Brass. but the story is always the same.
Well, city of immeasurable wealth, destroyed by God for its arrogance, swallowed forever in the sands of the Rubel Khali Desert.
Right here.
Well, I like the immeasurable wealth part anyway.
And you think this is what Elizabeth and Dee sent Drake after?
Oh, yeah. And more importantly, it's what Marlowe is after.
So, wait, if Drake was on a mission from the Queen to find this place, why all the secrecy? I mean, it looks like he went to a lot of trouble to hide whatever he found, even from Her Majesty.
I don't know.
Oh, I'm sorry, what was that?
No, hang on a second. Because if you recall, the last time we went halfway around the world searching for a lost city, things got more than a little dicey.
Yeah, but this time we have the upper hand. I mean, look, Drake only had half the clues. Lawrence only had half. We have both. And Marlowe has nothing.
Small problem. The Rubel Khali Desert, 600 miles across. The Bedouin go around the damn thing.
And even if we knew where it was, which we don't, we would die trying to find
Just
it.
hold on. You see these symbols here?
Yeah? Looks like Sabaean script.
Right. Look, the Crusaders were searching for the same lost city 1,000 years ago. But out of all the sites Lawrence documented, only 2 are marked with these symbols. One in Syria, the other in France. Oh. No, you 2 are going to Syria. We're heading to France. Look, we track down these clues. We find Lawrence's lost city. I'm sure of it.
Well, and then what? How are we going to get across 600 miles of impassable wasteland?
It's in the middle of the desert. So technically, it'd be about 300 miles.
Ah.
Look, I don't know. We'll figure it out.
We burn that bridge when we get to it, eh?
Exactly. What do you say?
What the hell?
Let's do it.
End of the line, I guess. Don't. Looks like we're going the rest of the way on foot. What?
Leave it to you to find a friggin' jungle in the middle of France.
Well, we're definitely headed in the right direction. Chateau should be this way. Not too far. Come on.
Yeah.
Not too far? With you, I never know if that means a quarter mile or 20. Like that time you got us lost in Peru?
Oh, you really want to bring up Peru?
You are not still holding that over me.
I was 15, Sully. Should have known when I met you that I'd be in prison within a year.
You were headed that way all on your own, if you recall. Besides, I got you out, didn't I? Always get you out.
Come on, through here. There it is, just like in Lawrence's notes. Gotta have more faith in me, Sully. Of course, I don't remember this ravine being on the map.
Ah, they must have just put that in.
All right. Come on, we'll find another way around. Hey, is that a pan flute? This way. Watch your step.
Whew. I don't know, kid. You sure we're in the right place? This doesn't seem old enough to be a Crusader castle. Looks more like Renaissance to me.
You haven't been reading my books again, have you, Sully? Now, Lawrence says the original castle was built in the 11th century. The rest was added on later. Ooh. Oh, this looks sketchy. Ah, what are you waiting for? I loosened it up for you.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Look, Sully, your first car.
Oh, man. That's a 1927 Auburn.
Yeah? What's this, Mr. Wizard?
Lawn art.
Pretty tacky. Now, the knight who owned this castle, Lord Godfrey, returned from the Crusades in the 12th century. According to Lawrence, all that's left of the original castle is the square keep and the gardens. If Godfrey brought any secrets back from Arabia, that's where we're gonna find him.
Let's try this door. Ah,
It's no good?
not getting in this way.
I bet I can climb up through that hole.
I bet you can.
Let me guess, you're gonna sit tight, smoke a cigar again.
Yeah.
All right, don't burn the place down.
about that window above you?
I don't want to cut myself.
All right, nice going, kid.
Be right back.
I'll be waiting.
Oh, crap. Oh, that hurts.
Hey, kid, up here. It's chained shut.
All right, back up. I'll shoot the lock off.
Make sure that's the only thing you shoot off.
I said lock. You good? Okay. We gotta make our way through the chateau to the gardens. That's where we'll find the old keep. Oh man, look at this place.
Nope. Can't get it open. This damn beam's in the way.
Yeah, we gotta get some leverage.
Think you can get up there?
Can try.
Hey, help me lift this up. There we go. Do it. Be careful up there. Whole damn thing's rotten.
Looks like those chandeliers are on some kind of pulley system.
Yeah, must be how they lowered them down to clean them.
Hey, there's some kind of mechanism over there. I gotta find a way across. I have an idea.
That's cool. crazy. Watch it. That thing's coming out of the ceiling.
All right, here we go.
Right. Got it. There. I'm in. Question is, in what?
Be right down. Is that a popcorn machine? Okay, let's see if we can find a way to that tower.